It is the second time we're hearing about a case like this in just a week. A child dying after an IV was inserted incorrectly.
Quinice Henry was diagnosed with cancer earlier this month, but died at Spectrum Hospital after someone punctured her heart with an IV line.
And now we're learning that a baby died from a similar injury 5 years ago, a case that ended with the child's family getting a $1.25 million settlement.
24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson is live with this story tonight. Danny?
Well, Sue and Brian, a juror in that case, spoke to me today. She didn't want to be identified, but she did want to make sure that this case is getting some attention, that people know about it. She says it's a case where a 3-day-old baby would have survived if a nurse and a doctor had done their jobs. This tiny white line in the x-ray is the issue. A catheter that was put into a newborn baby meant to deliver food to the preemie, but it went in too far and punctured the sac around the girl's heart. She died 3 days later, in June 2009. A Kent County jury decided yesterday that the doctor who was supposed to read this x-ray, Dr. Daryl Rosen of Kent Radiology, didn't do his job quickly enough or properly, and if he had, the infant may have survived. The doctor passed away in 2012. A juror who did not want to be identified told us the eventual vote was 6-2 in favor of the baby's parents. She told us, quote, "The hardest part was trying to figure out if he would have done his job properly, would it have been prevented? And we believe, the majority of us believe, it would have." The jury awarded the baby's parents $1.25 million. And that juror told us today that the parents made it clear the case wasn't about money, it was about closure to them for their daughter's life, one that did not get to be lived. Now, it was actually a nurse at St. Mary's Hospital back in 2009 who put that catheter in. She admitted in court documents that she made the wrong calculation, and that's what led to the incident. We do know she no longer works at St. Mary's, and the hospital did settle with the infant's family out of court. Now, talking to the attorney for the infant's family today, he initially did agree to do an interview with 24-hour News 8, but just a couple of hours later, he canceled, saying that they had come to an agreement with Kent Radiology, and there was a confidentiality agreement in it, and so neither he nor the family would be speaking to the media, and our calls today to Kent Radiology and their attorney were not replied. In Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.